We're going to talk about using the TI Nspire CX2, that's the calculator sitting on your desk, to find the area between two curves. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new document, and I'm actually totally did not mean to do that. Let's try again. I'm actually going to start with a graph. And I am pulling a problem. I'm just going to do number 1 off of the homework sheet that the sub gave you. So that's going to be negative x cubed minus x squared plus 5x for my first equation. And our second equation is negative x. Okay, so the reason I'm graphing first, this is actually twofold. Because now I can very easily see where my intersections are. Now, maybe I can't tell the exact points, but we can use the calculator to find those in a second. More than that, we can see which equations are on top and which are on bottom. Plus, my equations are now saved in the calculator, and that's a really big part of this, guys. We have saved these equations in the calculator. And I know that these problems are such that we don't really need to use the calculator for them, but we have to get more comfortable with calculator applications. And I feel like this was a good place to start. So the first thing we need to do is right now, off camera because I'm at home and not at school with my document camera, I'm just making myself a note that in my first integral, my red line's on top, so I'm going to want to take f2 minus f1. And then I'm going to take f1 minus f2. And now I need to find my limits of integration. This one definitely looks like it's at 0, but we can go to menu. And then I'm just going to go to Analyze Graph, which is 6. And we're going to look for some intersections. We're going to find one here. And then I really want to play with, I want to try this. So just bear with me. Oh my goodness, watch this. And it gave us our area. It did. Look, there's our answer right there, 17.1, except for that includes more than what we wanted it to. Okay, let's try this again. Go to Analyze Graph, and then Integral. Look, we want to go from here, yep, to that intersection point. Oh, no, okay. I picked the wrong thing. Sorry, guys, bear with me. I have not tried using this. Bounded area. Lower bound. Intersection. $15.8. And then, here, let me, what? I don't, all right, guys. This is too cool. Okay, so if we just click this 15. Okay, so my intersection there is at -3. So I know that this first one goes from -3 to 0. So we're going to, and I'm pretty sure that's going to come out to 15.8, right? That's what it looks like. My second intersection, or my second interval, starts at 0. And I'm going to look for this bounded area. And this one I want to start here. And I want to end there. And it looks like that's going to be 5.33. And I really wish it would give me a label for this point, but it looks like it's probably at 2. Okay. So look, I've got those areas and I've got them written down, and we're going to come back and visit that. What I had planned on showing you was this. So I'm going to add another page here. And this one I just want a calculator page. Now I can go to my menu and to calculus, and I want a numerical integral. And I want to go from -3 to 0. And this first piece we said was going to be f2 of x minus f1 of x dx. Then we need to add the second numerical integral, which is from 0 to 2, but we're subtracting in the other direction, so we want f1 of x minus 2 of x dx. It comes out to 21.083, and if I add numbers that I've written down, not quite the same. Okay, so I would use that first method on the AP exam. But that second method definitely bears looking into, because that's a really close approximation. And so let's think about this for a minute, y'all. It's really interesting. Okay. You guys play with it, please. Like, that's literally all I want you to do today is take this sheet and your calculator, and using one of these two methods, find these areas. But if you're going to use this second method, if you're going to use this one where you're plugging them in and subtracting, please, I want you to get used to this idea of storing the equations in the calculator and then doing it. I just really feel like it's going to be more helpful for you that way. You're less likely to make a sign mistake if you let the calculator do it for you. Okay. Let me know if you have questions.